And DJ. Okay, I can see the DJ wanted to continue. I'm sure she was enjoying the music, and I've also been enjoying it as well. But we have to get right into the business of the day. Thank you so much, our admin and our DJ, for that very amazing way setting the tone for all that is going to happen here today. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, entrepreneurs from across the world, depending on where you're joining us from today. This is the Entrepreneurs Assembly, and it is my humble pleasure to welcome you. Thank you so much for being here today. It is going to be such an insightful and amazing assembly here today, of course, as you expect it to be. So trust me, you're going to have a lot of amazing things happening today. So please sit back, relax, settle in. We're going to be kicking off very, very shortly. So I just love to urge you to use this opportunity to invite as many people as you can. I mean, your friends, your family, your loved ones, whoever it is that you can reach out to, let them know that the Entrepreneurs Assembly, a place where entrepreneurs come to learn, to gain a lot of knowledge and get equipped every single Sunday. We're currently about to kick off with full session for today. All right. So as you invite more people in, I would just love for us to fixate our eyes on the screen as we watch a very, very important video. It's very customary that we watch this video every Saturday because it properly explains to us how to attend a Zoom meeting. Now, if you're joining us here for the first time, please pay attention as you watch the video. It's very, very important. Admin,
How
over
to
to you.
attend
Thank
an
you.
online video meeting. Number 1. Always stay in the center of the screen. Your face should be in the middle of the screen, not at the top or at the bottom of the screen. Number 2. Your camera should always be at face level, maintaining a distance of 30 centimeters or an arm length from the screen. Number 3. Your lighting should always be in front of you, not behind you. Number 4. Always use the landscape option when using the video call option on your phone. Number 5. Your background should be simplistic with plain decor. This keeps the attention of the audience focused on you. Number 6. Always make sure there are no moving objects or people behind you while you're in an active meeting. Number 7. Always keep your camera on. It is considered unprofessional and in most gatherings unacceptable to leave your camera turned off. Number 8. Remember to switch off your mic or mute it when not actively participating in a conversation or dialogue. Number 9. Always check to make sure your name and company name appear on the window tab. Number 10. Always try to be still. Avoid making too many movements or fidgeting during a meeting. Number 11. Eating food or having a snack during a video session is considered rude and indecent. However, having a glass of water, tea, or coffee is acceptable. Number 12. When speaking, also try to maintain a normal tone or pitch. Never shout or speak erratically. Number 13. Be on time and ready. Make sure you have everything set up 10 minutes ahead of the appointed time. Number 14. Always look smart. Dress appropriately, you never know who's watching. Number 15. Always let the team know when you're done speaking by indicating I'm done or thank you. Number 16. Do not exceed your time limit. Number 17. Always have your pen and notepad ready so you can take down important points and highlights of the meeting. This is very important. Number 18. Make sure all the necessary devices are functional and running, such as your mic, camera, speakers, and internet connection. Also check your device battery status to make sure they are fully charged. Number 19. Always stay focused and attentive during the meeting. Avoid multitasking so you don't get yourself and others distracted. Number 20. Most importantly, try to be yourself. Stay calm and smile. Thank you.
This video is powered by eVillage, the world's first entrepreneurship village, Africa's Silicon Valley.
Manuela, your mic is muted, please.
Okay, can you hear me now? I think it was a network glitch. Can anybody hear me? Okay, I can
Yes,
see
we can
Dr.
hear you.
Maria. Okay, my sincere apologies. I think there was a network glitch here. Sorry about that. So I was just saying thank you, admin, for that very, very important video which we've just watched. And of course, very shortly, I'm going to be explaining a bit more about the Entrepreneurs Assembly and also the platform that brought about this assembly, which is the Entrepreneurship Village. But before we get into that segment, I just wanted to take a quick opportunity to just quickly say hi to the people that are joining us in the room today from different parts of the world. Now, the first person that caught my eye, of course, Dr. Maria over here. She's always so punctual, always on time, always here with her beautiful smile. Thank you. Hi, Dr. Maria. Thank you for joining us here today at the Entrepreneurs Assembly. I would also like to say a big shout out to Christian Atiga, all the way from Ghana. I see you. Thank you so much, Mr. Christian, for joining us. Oh, wow, Mr. President is live here, direct with us. Thank you so much, Mr. President, Dr. Sumi, for being here. And of course, Stephen from Nigeria. Hello, Stephen. Thank you for joining us. I can see Ayumi Kun. I can see Chairman Dan. Wow. Amazing. It's always a pleasure to see you here at the Entrepreneurs Assembly. I can see Andrew smiling at me. I can see so many amazing faces. I mean, it's such an amazing reunion that we're having here today, and I really cannot wait to hear from our president, the founder. So for those of us who are joining for the first time, the first Saturday of each month, we get the opportunity and the privilege to hear from the founder of this organization. And that is exactly what is going to be happening here today. So as I mentioned earlier, sit back, relax, do not go anywhere. Invite as many people as you can to this room because something powerful, something impactful is about to happen very, very shortly. Now, if your cameras are turned off, I can see so many cameras turned on today. Thank you so much for doing that. But if your cameras are turned off, please use this opportunity to kindly turn it on if you're in a convenient space, a convenient background. We would love to see your face as we run through the session today. It's going to be an amazing and splendid time. So please turn on your camera as we go through the session. Also, if you're just joining us for the first time here at the Entrepreneurs Assembly, it is my pleasure and my privilege to, on behalf of the organization, welcome you. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We would love to have you as part of us. And of course, as I mentioned, very shortly, I'll be sharing more about the Entrepreneurs Assembly and, of course, the organization that has powered this platform, which is the Entrepreneurship Village. Now, the Entrepreneurship Village and the organization, the umbrella organization behind the Entrepreneurship Village, which is AYE, this is an organization that has been in existence for almost 13 years now, or more than 13 years, actually, almost 14 years now. And throughout the course of existence of this organization, the main focus, the main objective has been simple, it has been clear, it has been direct. Helping entrepreneurs such as yourself, such as myself, ensuring that we have the platform to learn, to grow, to connect with one another. I mean, the most important slogan or something that we really believe in as an organization here is the fact that if you're able to achieve all you've been able to achieve as an entrepreneur working alone, then you can just imagine how much more we'll all be able to achieve together. Thank you, admins, for being right on time with our slogan. And yes, on the screen, that is our slogan. If you can achieve this much alone, how much more can be achieved together? We always say it, holding our hands together like this. It symbolizes unity, symbolizes togetherness. It only goes to show that if you're able to do all you've been able to do, then just imagine how many steps forward or upwards you'll be able to climb when you have a community that is there to support you, that is there to encourage you, that is there to teach you, that is there to help you, and of course, also there to celebrate with you in your times of wins, in your times where you succeed, in your times where you go higher. And that is exactly what we are here, the Entrepreneurs Assembly. And this community is not just an organization, it's not just a community, it is a family of like-minded entrepreneurs that are there all that is there to support you, to encourage you every single step of the way. I like to say this all the time. Entrepreneurship is not an easy journey. So we shouldn't be working that journey alone. You should definitely have a family, a team, a support system that can help you through that journey. And that is exactly what the Entrepreneurs Assembly offers you. We gather here every Saturday, 6 p.m. GMT+1. And of course, if you'd like to become a member of this amazing organization, you can click on the link, which I'm sure will be dropped in the chat box. Click on the link immediately after this session, register to become a member. We would love to have you as a part of us. It's such an amazing thing to be in this community, and you get to learn so much and benefit so much from being a part of this. So yes, we'd love to have you on board. Talking about celebrations and of course, being a family that always celebrates with you, it is now time for our birthdays. Now we know that we're in the month of May, and as we customarily do every first Saturday of the new month, we take out some time out of our busy schedule because a lot is going to be happening here today. But trust me, it's still very crucial that we put out some time or cut out some time to be able to celebrate our African brothers and sisters who were born in the month of May. So if you know that you're part of the special men and the special women who were born in the month of May, I would like for you to use the reaction button underneath your screen. Click on it, use the hand raise option, raise up your hand so that we can celebrate with you. I mean, it's such an amazing thing to be alive. So it is definitely worth celebrating. I can see Aisha, wow. All the beautiful women in the house were born in the month of May. I can see that already. Dr. Maria, happy birthday. Aisha, happy birthday. DJ Kid, over to you. Please give us our very best birthday song so that we can celebrate with them.
Tout le monde est là pour toi, joyeux anniversaire. On est tous venus ce jour pour ton anniversaire. On vient tous de loin pour que ton anniversaire soit une réussite en ce jour, donc happy birthday. Faut te lever pour danser, happy birthday. Personne n'est fatigué, happy birthday. Avec toi on va s'enjailler, happy birthday. Bouge c'est maintenant ça commence. Aujourd'hui c'est ton jour, happy birthday. Ça vous gagne des happy birthday sans s'arrêter, parce que c'est ton anniversaire. J'espère que tu as envoyé le cadeau, Tes amis sont là, ta famille est là, les tontons sont là, les tontines aussi sont là, tous les parrains sont là, les marraines aussi sont là. En tout cas, faut pas t'inquiéter, nous on a su la soirée pour toi. Chantez. Personne n'est fatigué, avec toi on va s'enjailler. Bouge ma dembe, aujourd'hui c'est ton jour. Et ça vous gagne des sans s'arrêter, parce que c'est ton anniversaire. Le gars est joli, la femme est jolie, les invités sont jolis, mais on ne va pas que parler et danser, on mangera aussi. Y'a à manger à gogo, la boisson pour la flot. Si tu veux faut viser, sinon fais emporter. C'est tout ça là qui fait que anniversaire. En tout cas faut pas t'inquiéter, nous on a su la soirée pour toi. Chantez.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Happy birthday once again, Dr. Maria, Dr. Aisha, BK, and Esther. I don't know why is my mind telling me that Dr. Maria can dance more than that. She was just giving us very subtle 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't worry. We'll come back to you at the end of the session today so that you can give us proper dance we want to see. And of course, we all know Dr. Aisha can dance as well. So we'll be looking forward to seeing all of you come back after the session so that we can have some more of those dance steps and to celebrate with you even more. Once again, thank you so much for celebrating with our amazing African sisters who were born in the month of May. I pray that this new year brings nothing but good news upon all of the celebrants' lives. And I pray that you continue to excel, you continue to go higher in every aspect of your life. Thank you so much. Of course, right away, we'll be moving on without any form of delay to our testimonials, our business testimonials. So every first Saturday of the month, we get to take some testimonials. And of course, some of the testimonials were sent to our email address, which I'll be reading very, very shortly. But also we have the opportunity, or we're going to get the opportunity to have live testimonials as well. So if you know that you're here and you have a business testimonial to share, anything good has happened to you in your business in the course of the week, in the course of the last month, and you want to come and share with us so that we can congratulate you, we can celebrate with you, this is the opportunity to do so. I mean, I know that we've been coming here every Saturday, learning so many different things, so many amazing things. Every single week is created differently. I'm sure this has impacted you in many ways in your life. So if you have anything to share, any business testimonial to share with us, this is the opportunity. We would love to hear from you so that we can celebrate with you today. As we wait for anybody who has a testimonial, use the reaction button underneath your screen, just as the people that celebrated their birthday did. Just kindly click on the reaction button underneath your screen. Use the hand raise option, raise your hand, and we'll be happy to call you to share your testimony with us. All right, so I'll just quickly read the first testimonial that we have here, which was sent to our email. Now, the first one I'll be reading is from Ahmed Hassan, all the way from Egypt. So it reads, as a first-time attendee last week, I honestly didn't know what to expect, but the Entrepreneurs Assembly exceeded my expectations. The session was practical, insightful, and easy to connect with. I'm really glad I joined, and I look forward to being a part of more sessions. This is definitely a platform for growth. Thank you so much, Ahmed Hassan. Thank you for that amazing one. All right, I'll quickly read one more, and then we'll move on with the agenda for today. As I mentioned, we have so much that is going to be happening, so I do not want to waste too much time. I'll read one more, and this is from Tariro Moyo from Zimbabwe, and it reads, wow, last week's session really opened my eyes to something I had been ignoring. That part on relationship systems really hit me. I've been so busy and caught up with work that I hardly made time to nurture my relationships with family and friends who truly matter. It made me realize I need to do better. Moving forward, I'm going to be more intentional about people, checking in, building genuine connections, and improving the quality of my life. Thanks to the team for putting this together every week. Please let us celebrate with Tariwo from Zimbabwe. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much, Tariwo, and thank you, Ahmed, for your amazing testimonials. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I'm sure you're itching for what we have for today. And of course, it will be unfair of me to be here talking when I know that a bomb is about to explode. So I wouldn't want to take too much of your time, ladies and gentlemen, at this moment. Please join me from wherever you are with a resounding virtual applause, just like this, as I welcome the president and the founder of this amazing organization. He is no other than Dr. Sumi Smart Francis. Please let us keep celebrating him because we take the mic.
Wow. Thank you so much, Emma. Feels so good to be here, honestly. I'm reading some messages as I got in. And it's just beautiful and such a great privilege that we are so intentional about our growth, especially those of you that don't miss out on this every Saturday. We just dedicated 90 minutes, which is for first Saturdays, and 60 minutes for other Saturdays. Intentionally every week for 52 weeks in a year. I personally, just looked at how much growth how much I am absorbing to be able to give out. And I feel so blessed. And I think that's the same for every one of you guys here. So put your hand on your chest and just say, I'm proud of myself. I am freaking proud of myself. Honestly. You could be anywhere in the world, but you chose knowledge over fun. You chose the right community over hangout. And you chose wisdom over restaurants. The implications of these decisions will be visible in your future. You can say amen if you believe in the word amen. I welcome you guys and happy birthday to my special people, Dr. Maria, Aisha, and all of you guys born in the month of May. May be favorable for you. Honestly, it's just a beautiful family, people from different parts of the world, and you are able to connect, like, see them. I cannot wait to see you guys at the festival. If you're just joining us, the Global Entrepreneurship Festival is where we assemble in person amongst thousands of other people. And it's just something else at the end of the year. It's Cairo Egypt this year. If you are an entrepreneur, it should be in your budget. If you have to save for it, you better start saving. If you have to even get somebody in the organization and arrange something with the finance where you can be paying little by little, whatever way you can, do not miss Cairo Egypt. Because there are some things that we teach. There are some things where you must act. And there are some places where you must be for true success to happen. So you can't just absorb this knowledge and then you don't have room to practicalize all this. Do not miss it for anything. So welcome every single one of you. I also welcome some family members and close friends who are here. I see my boy, Smith McFrancis III. I am so happy you're here, my boy. Honestly, thumbs up to you too, bro. Because you're going to learn what Daddy took many, many years to get this formula. You're going to get that formula as a child. And guess what? A lot of your friends and your peer group are not here. You're going to get this formula at a very young age. I'm proud of you, boy. I'm proud of you. If you have a child that can hear and write, you better get them into this room. You better get them into this room and let them get this formula, because these formulas, you will not even find it on any university campus, be it even Harvard. So if you have anybody that is close to your heart and is dear to you, just before I start, bring them in. I posted it publicly and I sent it to all my family group. I wish all my family member is here. See, there are some things that you do for your family member, even your conscience will be clear. It's more than giving them money. Some of you, your parents are struggling, your mother is struggling, your father is struggling, your uncle is struggling, but somehow you feel like they don't need knowledge. I don't know why you have that understanding. Why not clear your own conscience and send it? Mommy, join this thing. Dad, just join. My uncle, join. My sister, my own blood sister, just click this link and join. Thank you, admin. It's on the chat button. It's also on the WhatsApp group. Drop it on the WhatsApp group now. Take that link and just, at least your own conscience, you'll be free to say, I heard this instruction. I give it that. How will I hear? Some of you can be mean, honestly speaking. I'm not going to joke about this. How will I hear they are giving formula for getting things done, formula for success, and I didn't call my family members or my friends? You are so mean. I just hope that is not what is blocking you in life. I give you that opportunity now before I start to take away the guilt of another man's conscience. And just take the link and invite your employees, your family members, your friends. Because if you're a genuine person, the math of execution is about to be discussed. And you think it's for you alone. Do you know there are some people here, they just want to be successful alone in that family? Yes, that's why you go to these sessions and these conferences, and the ones that are free like this, you're not even able to give them to say, come. You want to be the one that has made it in the family. And then in your mind, your stupidity will tell you, so when I make it, I can help them. Let me tell you one funny trick. The formula I'm about to give you, you might not even be able to use it well. It might be your blood sister that will use it well, that will now impact your own life. That is the reason why I'm distributing it amongst my own family. So that if I do not get the formula right, at least my blood brother, my sister, my uncle, my aunt, some of them, I just get it right. And then together, we are here. I know Emanuela has a twin sister. I don't know where her twin sister is joining from. I pity you. The more you have in this room, jokes apart, are your chances, because you're about to do maths now. So the more number of people, I think I'm the one that actually have more number of people here. So I'm happy about that. The more number of people you have here, it's even your formula, the chances of you breaking through with that formula. So if you like, be greedy with it and stay with it. Some of you need to even tell your family is an executive order. I am begging you, just come in, sit down and listen. Well, I think I have cried enough like a town crier, and I have spoken as I was led. It's time for the topic. If you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome. You are so welcome. Like I said, it's the Entrepreneurs Assembly. Entrepreneurs from different parts of the world come together to connect, to learn, and to share wisdom every Saturday. So you're welcome to join us. And I'm so sure you look at yourself at the end of the year, you will never regret it. You actually thank whoever has invited you. I think you should do that now. Sometimes there are some teachings that does two things to me. The first one is what I posted, and I posted, I teach, therefore I learn. As I was digesting my topic, I digest, I look at life and experiences, I listen. I was learning so much. And I literally had to tell my team, you're about to meet Sumi Smart Francis Pro Max. And I'm telling the world right now, you are about to meet, you thought you know Sumi Smart Francis, you're about to meet the Pro Max version. I observed something and I'm like, what? But I know these things. Why am I observing it this way? The second thing that happened to me is that there's some lessons or teaching that I wish I could be stingy about it. Honest, I'm not joking. And I understand why people will charge $10,000, $20,000 for masterclass sessions like this. Because once you have given it, you can't bring it back. And sometimes they say that free is a trap. Things that you get for free sometimes, you don't value it. Some of you sitting here, you hear my words, but it's like, since I can get it anytime, you don't value it. The second thing that went through me was how I wish I could just teach my family members alone this thing. Alone. And let's just go make it ourselves and, let everybody also. There are many billionaires that know these things. They're not talking about it. But you know that freely you give, you get, freely you receive, freely you shall give. That is what happens to me. Because for me personally, most of my teachings are divine inspirations. So I will not, if I got it in a conference or through one lecturer, then I was like, yeah, I paid this amount for this. So you have no choice. So painfully, I am fulfilling what destiny has appointed me to do. And enjoy it. I see my PA smiling. She's going to enjoy it, and it's pissing me off. I wish I could charge her. I wish I could. I don't even want to talk right now. Let's just be staring at each other. And I've told you guys one day I'm going to protest. I'm going to refuse to speak. Like, you guys should do yours. Honestly. Let us start. The topic today is the maths of execution. The formula for getting things done. You know, there's this dangerous illusion that, and it's in leadership, it's in business, it's even in vision, that you believe that ideas win. I've got a great idea and I'm going to win because I've got a great idea. I've got a huge goal. I've got a great ambition. I've got a great potential. I will win. Let me drink first. I'm sorry, they don't win. Oh, I see. Is that Chidesa's family? Or, are those your daughters? Oh, I saw some two pretty daughters right now on my screen. And I'm so proud of whichever parent actually did that. Okay, Chayila. Okay, great, great. They would understand what you have done to them in the next few years. Welcome, young ladies. And stay tuned. Ideas don't win. They're illusions. They don't. Ideas are very common. And I'm sure we all know that it's execution that is rare. But now let me now tell you something as well. That execution that is rare is not magic. No, it's mathematics. Yeah. And it has a formula. It has a formula. Execution is not an equation. Oh, sorry, I'm missing my lines now. Execution is not a wish. It's an equation. You can calculate it. You can do the maths, especially if you have the formula. Because some of you think you treat it like a wish. Like this goal, this ambition. I can tell you, there are many people I have met in my life. They are so clear of what they are going and where they are going. And my pain sometimes is I look at them like, do you know you can end up becoming nothing the way you are going? And I pity a lot of you in this room. I still think it's the idea or the wish you have, or is the zeal that you have, or is the potential that you have that will make you successful. I pity you. Oh, I pity you. I can just thank your God for you to be in this room right now. And as I'm speaking to every single one of you, I don't want to say something that will sound like a curse. Just make sure you don't leave here until we finish this meeting. This meeting should end, and you end with it, because that's part of the maths that we're going to do. So if this meeting ends and you do not end with it, I agree already that you have failed. Whatever we have taught today, it's not going to work. The formula is not going to work for you. Let me check the numbers of people here. And you see how life is. I've looked at the number of people here. We're so much. Wow. But let's see at the time when this session will end. That is exactly how life is. I will use this as a practical for you to see how people fall off in life. Just watch yourself. You will see what's going to happen. No matter how, even how focused some people are, their Wi-Fi will go off or something will disconnect them from it. I pray I'm not the one. So let me get all my backup Wi-Fi ready. Make sure that whether I do or die, I'm ending with this session. Success is not poetry. It's not something emotional. It's not something you wish. It's not even something inspirational. Execution is mathematics. It has a formula. And that's the first thing you're going to write down now, the formula. E equals C times D times V divided by R raised to power 2. Because some of you do maths in a different way, so you can write it as E equals C times D times V divided by R squared. Emanuela never loved maths, so she's opening her mouth and saying, I'm in trouble. There is further maths of success. Well, I will tell you why maths. I'll get there, Emanuela, and you will understand why is maths today. Before I get to the reason why we have to use mathematics on this formula, there is what I personally call the graveyard of good intentions. The graveyard of good ideas. There is a place on earth, or there's a place in life that is actually haunted than any cemetery on earth. Some people will say, no, if you go to the cemetery, these are many ideas that are in the graveyard. There is one that does not have tombstones and headstones. Yes, it's filled with dead visions. It upholds every businesses that never started, every book that was never written, every apology that was never given, every dream that was never chased. It is called the land of, can I give it? The land of I want to. The land of I want to. I want to launch this idea. I want to finish this book. I want to write a book. I want to say something. I want to be a public speaker. I want to be an anchor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to try this. In that land of I want to is the graveyard of good intentions. And one of the things you must know that the world is not short of brilliant ideas. No. The world suffers from a catastrophic deficit of execution. That is what the world is suffering from. So whatever potential you have, and whatever anybody has told you about this, they saw this vision about, like, see, some of you are even pity are the ones with prophecy. You're in trouble. I pity some of you with prophecy, because that prophetic declaration upon your life has given you that it's going to happen because God said so. Do you know why it's going to happen? Because God knows that you will meet me and I will give you this formula. And after this formula, I told you, if you're going to fall short of this session, it's over. Just forget it. So some of you acting upon what has been said upon your life, what has been proclaimed upon your life, the potential that you had. When I was school, I was this, I was Mr. This, I was the best in mathematics. I finished with an A. I have this potential. I see my potential. I have this. I pity you. I pity you. Everybody in this room now, at some point, you had a vision, you have an idea that you could feel, you could smell. And what I want to hand over to you today is not inspiration, it's not motivation. No. And I'm giving you something better. I'm giving you a formula. So, Emanuela, back to you. Why mathematics? You know, some of you are thinking, yes, this is a speech, not a lecture on why am I bringing algebra into this teaching? You need to know this, right? I want to tell you an uncomfortable truth about feelings. Ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurs from all over the world, feelings lie. I'm sorry, they lie. You know, motivations, they come and go like a weather. Inspiration sometimes can be a tourist. it visits, it takes photographs, you like all the things I have said, you can see the picture, and after a while it leaves. That is why some of you have spoken into your life many times, and still you have not made changes. And that's why I declare that today, not inspiration, I will give you a formula. If you use it, it will work. So, Emma, why formula? Because you can build mansions on your mood. You can build a company with your vibe. With your feelings, you can build the biggest dream. But listen, mathematics does not negotiate. It doesn't. 2 + 2 will always be 4, even after you and I leave this world. No matter what, it won't change. It's maths. And that's why I love it. After we have gone out of this world, 2 + 2 will not change. 1 + 1 will never change. It is maths. See, when you go, I visited the Egyptian pyramid and I saw the Egyptian, how they use maths for many things, even in the ancient, even in the creation, on day 1, day 2 days, everything has been numbered. There is maths to everything. If you know the formula, you will get it right. And you know how to apply the formula, you get it right. So the laws of execution are immovable once you understand them. So remove feelings. I don't want you to feel good. I don't want you to be inspired or be motivated. No, the greatest, I am the greatest, the Muhammad Ali's of this world. They didn't wait to feel ready. They had the system in place. And a system is just a formula that you can trust enough to follow. That is what they call a system. Maybe I should say this to you in the simplest and in the craziest way. I need your IQ to be able to relate with what I'm about to say. Listen to this one. You do not rise to the levels of your goals. No. You fall to the levels of your system. So if your systems are high, you fall high. Hey, I hope they got it. I hope they can relate. I hope they can break this math that we are doing today. Today, you guys will do further maths. You will know that you are speaking to the professor of life mathematics. I pray you guys don't add that to my name. I'm still dealing with the godfather of entrepreneurship and the prophet of entrepreneurship. Let's leave it there. Don't put professor. But let me help those that did not get it. Because it's not just getting the declaration. You are able to process it and understand it. You do not rise to the level of your goals. Those goals are there. I'm going to rise to it. No, leave that goal. You can rise where? Where are you rising to? You don't rise. You fall for systems. You agree with systems. You admit for this system. You trust the system. You allow the system to work on you. So the higher the system you create, the higher you fall. Oh my God. Oh my God. Damn, man. So you mean if I create some systems about my life and I fall under the submission of these systems in my company, in my life, in my business, my family, I fall high. Oh, I fall high. It's easier to fall than to rise. Oh. You guys cannot believe this. I'm telling you. So rather fall high. I don't want to move around too much. Let me focus. Because right now, I have to break down the formula for you. What else did I say? E = C times D times V divided by R raised to power 2. All of you are in trouble. I'm saying Aisha, and you guys just keep opening your mouth. I'm tired of you people. You can leave the class now. Since I'm seeing some students who they are struggling to write, maybe I should start behaving like your lecturer and send some of you out of this class. May I not be chased out of the class of destiny. May I not be chased. Better say your own prayer. Honestly. What is this formula? I will just quickly run it for you so you can quickly get it. E is execution. You understand that already. C is clarity. D is discipline. V is velocity. And R is resistance. Resistance. I'm going to help you. I know that some of you do not catch it. So I'll walk through every single variable and then you understand it consciously. Now, E, execution equals C times D times V divided by R raised to the power 2. Now, C is what now? Clarity. The precision of your target. Values, goals that produce results, but clarity is the difference between I want to be successful, I am going to be successful, to I am selling this number of products on Monday. Please get it. Clarity is I am going to be successful. I know I've been told I'll be successful. I'm working hard. You know, some of you are in the, there was one time I said it, I don't know which of the assemblies, about 2 or 3 years ago, where I said some of you are in you are in the foolishness. You think you are working. You literally think you are working, but you're not working. And that thing is fooling you. So you think you are working. I'm working hard. Clarity is I know I'm going to, is the difference between I know I'm going to be successful to I am going to sell 10 products on Monday. Precision. I'm still going to expatiate for you. Discipline. You know, is the number of times you show up when you don't feel like, you know that already. Schedules, showing up without applause, discipline, you already know that. Velocity, the speed of decision of action, we have to look at it. Because perfection is the enemy of done. No, when you're waiting, it's the problem. So velocity means choosing the imperfect moment over perfect paralysis. Oh, should I have called this the science of execution? Or are you fine with the math of execution? Because it's like we are going into a bit of chemistry, and I'm sure you felt a bit of physics as well, because by the time I go into resistance, you understand that there's a bit of physics in it. Because resistance here is the only variable that I had to square root here, because oh my God, it's the only one that I'll get to it for you. Oh, I'll get to it for you. It's the only one that is compounding. Very crazy. Delay breeds doubt. Doubt brings fear. And that is the only variable in this formula that works against you. And it's exponential. That's the craziest thing. So you better listen. Let us analyze the formula. Let us break it down. And then let us begin to work it up. C, clarity. Just like a sniper, you need to know what you are shooting and where exactly you are shooting. You need to know. A sniper will breathe in, they will lock in. Have you seen a sniper? When they lay on that ground, and how much, even from the noise, when they begin to turn all those things out, and how they are so calm, you need to zero in. They see things with so much precision than anybody else. That is clarity. Because anytime you say, I want my business to grow, the universe is asking you how big, when, how. And when you cannot answer, the universe cannot help you. It can't. Clarity is not luxury. You must understand this. It's the first act of execution. Honestly, Napoleon, the great Napoleon, did not march out and say, let us kind of like go towards Europe. No. Napoleon drew a map. He opened up the map. He named the city. He pointed at the army. So you must be very clear that clarity is not a personal trait. It's a discipline. It's sitting down alone and asking the question, what exactly do I want? So you must get this right. A blurry target, you can't eat it well. No, you can't eat it. So get it very well that clarity is not a destination. It is the coordinates. that you put together. Can you see we are going into geography again? It is the coordinates that guides you to where you are going. You have to be clear. There has to be this clarity. Exactly how am I doing this thing that I say I'm doing? I use clarity in every aspect of my life. I thought about something and I'm laughing. I can never see this one, but I use it. I wish I had my mind to think about what I'm saying. I use clarity for everything that I do. Ask my team members. If you want to piss me off in my organization, ask any of my team members. When I ask you, where are you? Tell me I am coming. Ask them, they will tell you. You speak to me with time, they know that. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'll be there in 7 minutes. They know that. You don't talk to me and say, I'll be there, or it will be ready. The document, they know. Ask any of my creative directors, my media guys, my business development team. If I say something or we are doing this proposal, you don't say to me, I will submit it, I'll work on it to soon. Try that with me. Ask them, they are here. You tell me to soon be ready. What do you mean by soon be ready? Clarity. In 2 days, this proposal will be ready. What is the clarity you have in your life and business? How many days will you take to sell that product? Clarify it. Even when you make mistake, ask my team. When they make mistake, I ask them why. They used to wonder why. Why do I used to ask them why? Because when I ask them why, it helps them realize even and go deep into that mistake. And it helps them avoid that mistakes. Because they got clarity that truly I was stupid. Ask my team. When you said this, I will say, why? And I want to know why. I want to know why. So write it down. Make it ugly. Make it specific. Make it embarrassingly almost concrete. Like, I will lose 12 kilograms by June 30th. Write it down. That it can even embarrass you when you go back to it and say, there was one guy that said he would lose 3 kg or 4 kg in 7 days. Then he climbed the weight. It was higher. And it's like, no, I'm going to start again. But clarity helps you see the faults and helps you start it again rather than ignoring it. I will close 5 clients this week. I will call 10 clients this week. I will close this deal within 3 months. Clarity. That's specificity. Like you are being specific on this matter. It's not pressure, it's power. The more precise the plan, the more predictable the outcome. I think today's lesson, I don't think it will, no wonder master's class and PhD, you always go through intense. I don't think we will finish this assembly on time. Do you think I should just give version A alone, part A and part B, and then we continue because upper week? Or you want me to complete everything once and for all? Because there's a pleading for it. So let's allow those that cannot take a PhD course on success. You can leave the room. I told you, leave my class if you don't have this time. So I'm not even going to work on. I've been looking at time since it's distracting me. Something has to be out here. People need to get this formula and apply it. When we move to D, discipline. See, discipline is the most boring secret of champions. It doesn't suit them. Even themselves, they hate it, but they keep it. All those superstars, supermodels, musicians, artists, athletes, all those things, this is their secret. Discipline. You will see even with their coach. That's why some of you cannot survive under a coach. You can't. You are so indisciplined. You cannot tune your body and your mentality to submit under the discipline of a coach. You can't. But I'm going to say something today that will disappoint you. Listen to this one. The secret to extraordinary results is extraordinarily ordinary habits. Or extraordinarily ordinary habits. They are just ordinary habits that are done in an extraordinary way. Honestly, I wake up, I pray, I sit, I run. I count my step, I eat good food, I sit, I read. I write 1 page a day, I read, I stand, I sit. I run, I read, I call 3 clients a day, I do. Like, just they're ordinary habits, but you are doing it in an extraordinary way. It's routinized with you. That is what it is. Kobe Bryant will go and shoot almost 500 shots before his team member arrives at the training ground. You now tell me that before they even start practicing, he has shot more than 500 times. You now say when we are practicing, you are going to dunk more balls than me on basketball? No, now. It doesn't go the days he's not feeling inspired or the days he's motivated. It was just a routinized, extraordinary, ordinary habit. See, my muse for speaking do not come to me. How do I put this now? It doesn't come to me. I don't wait for it to come to me before I speak. And for the first time, some of my close team members will hear this secret today. My muse that brings some of my greatest speech in life comes the moment I start planning to speak. So I don't wait for my muse to come in, my swagger to come. I start and my swagger will meet me along the way. The moment I start preparing myself, the inspiration comes and joins. So some of you are waiting for inspiration to write, inspiration to think, inspiration to talk. No, you have to start and those things will come and meet you where you are. When I've started thinking, okay, even this topic today, you know, I call my muse a lady. She just comes with that inspiration and start pouring in. Okay. That means that if I did not start, she doesn't come home. Discipline is not what you do on your best days. It's what you do on your worst days. Those cold mornings, those days that the energy is low, those days that there was so much rejection, those days that you're emotionally down, when there are failure, that is discipline. Because I've told you, you all know this, that motivation will always get you started. But discipline is what keeps you going after the excitement have left the building. It's the discipline. Even this whole conversation today is that discipline that will take you to apply the formula. So some of you can hear the formula today, but to apply it, it will be hard though. It will be hard. The math of discipline is small actions compounded with time that will produce the result. And outsiders will say, oh, so the miracles people celebrate are compounded daily actions that produces that result. Discipline your action, focus your direction. Because there's no way I will talk about discipline and not focus. Because focus is the economy of attention. Yes, your attention is the limited currency. So you have to decide where you spend it, because where you spend it is where it will grow. The higher the distractions in your life, the lower your output. So you have to be very, very careful from emotional distraction coming from your husband, from your spouse, from your girlfriend, to your boyfriend, to your friend, to your family, those things, especially those of you that are born to lead. You have to be very, very careful how you allow those distractions. And discipline is just being able to do it in respect of what surrounds you. You don't even care. My family members know this. They know it. Even my friends know it. I have people who are not happy with me. I get them upset because I don't have time. They complain that I don't have time. We agree on this. I don't have time. I don't have time. And I just plead with them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because of what is ahead of me, focus is non-negotiable. Because of what is ahead of you, focus is non-negotiable. Even Bruce Lee said that the successful warrior is an average man with a laser-like focus. So there's some people you have to beg. I'm sorry, my husband. I know you want us to resolve this thing this night, but we have been trying to resolve this thing every day. It's not resolving. Every time you say, let's sit down emotionally, we need to talk relationship, we must sit down and talk. And you're talking relationship for almost 3 months. Please, I need to focus. Because even the devil can use your husband. You just be seeing that boyfriend and say, we need to talk. We have to talk like this. You have destiny. You have plan. They are sitting you down, bringing out the emotional part of you. And no, let me not speak much. I still have to manage time. But leave my class. Leave my class if you don't have the tenacity for this session. And then V. V is velocity. I told you. But in physics, I want you to look at it critically. Velocity is not just speed, though. It is speed in a direction. That's why I spoke to you about focus. It's speed in a direction. And this decision, it matters a lot because you can be busy and you are not productive. That's what I told you about. Some of you, you feel like you are working. You even be saying it, but these are the things that I do. My company, we know. We don't celebrate efforts. Who effort help? It's the result. A hamster is on a wheel and is running with magnificent speed and zero velocity. Round and round and round and round. No. Me, myself, I had to teach myself the fact that the greatest enemy of velocity is perfectionism. And you see this perfectionism, it is fear wearing a tailored suit. Fear wearing blazers. So it will look good. Say, yeah, we gotta make sure that it's perfect before we release this program. It's a lie. You are scared. I want to make sure that I'm perfect before I do this. No, you are scared. We can't release it yet. It's not ready yet. You are afraid of judgment. The founder of LinkedIn, he said something one time that I don't know when I encountered that thing. Can't really remember the date, but he said that if you are not embarrassed at the first version of your product, you have launched too late. Chideza got that. Your first version of your product is supposed to embarrass you. You're not supposed to do it this way. It's the market that will correct you. The market will teach you what your imaginations could not teach you. So launch the goddamn product. Launch the idea. Launch the things you need to launch. But if you launch it and everybody say, oh, wow, it's perfect. Wow, it's a perfect idea. Oh, you are too late. You are too late. You should have started years ago. You must understand that done is far more powerful than perfect. It is done. It's far more powerful than it is perfect. I never knew. I didn't know. For some of you that hear Yoruba, I will not even translate it. Let's just translate it for them so that they can hear. They brought it to me. I didn't know. I used to think it was perfect. It is done. Is what is scarce in this world. Many people cannot say it is done. And I'm sure when I use the word it is finished, you remember what I'm referring to. Some of us that are Christian, he even had to say it, our Lord Jesus Christ, because he knows that not many people can say it is finished, that completed the mission. And in most cases, perfect does not even exist. What you think is perfect, if it's critically analyzed, you will see. So think of velocity as a metabolism of action. High velocity executors, they make they make 10 decisions while some people are still thinking. People know me, my team know me. Oh yeah, this one, now, this, do it, bring it now, this one, it's now or never. They are still talking about it where people are doing it. They understand that a wrong decision corrected quickly can beat a decision that is made slowly every time. I told one of my boss, I don't want to say who he is, principal, one of my principal, and I said to him, sir, with due respect, the time you take in making a decision is far more important sometimes than even the decision itself. Sir, it is now. He looked at me and he's like, this guy. Now, the heck are we talking about? Some of you are still thinking, you want to move, you want to do this one. Wait, move as long as you have over 50% of certainty. The remaining 50%, the remaining 40%, it will find itself on the road. It will never come from you standing still. Never. So stop all these excuses, please. And maybe I should tell you this one. An excuse is a lie wrapped in comfort. So avoid it. Some of you here, you can give excuse till the world comes to an end. It's like they burn you with excuses. They will say something before they even drop. No, it's because this. No, it's because this. Before they land, you have replied. No, it's because excuse. It's just a lie. Lie in the comfort of your laziness. You are living in a lie. Tell yourself the freaking goddamn truth today and set yourself free. Now, the denominator here, if you remember, is the R. The force that is squared against you, the only one that is working against you is the resistance. And if you notice, it's the only one that is raised to power 2. Because resistance do not add, it multiplies. Yay. Lord, what came out of my mouth now? Do you understand what I've just said? Resistance is already scary. It multiplies. I think it's Stephen Pricefield that said that resistance is the only force, is the most toxic force on Earth, on the planet. Resistance. So if you are going this way already, there's so many things that you are going 1 times 2 is pushing you back already. It is the voice that will tell you not yet. It is the voice that will say, scroll on social media, man. Just scroll for now. Just scroll for 1 hour, then you go to the project in the next 30 minutes. Okay, just scroll, just rest small. That is resistance. And when you fall into resistance on day 1, it becomes 2 times the next day. That is why it's raised to power 2. That is why you have to add all the denominating factor, all the variables I gave you. You have to add them to divide it by this resistance to give you the results. The longer you wait for a project, the more that project becomes methodized in your head. It becomes a myth. You won't do it. You won't do it. So if you want to do anything, just start small, and be fighting resistance. But do you know that the resistance is not even a sign that you must stop? No. It's a compass pointing you that the direction you are going matters a lot. So don't stop. Don't stop. Once you have said you want to write this book, I want to make this sale, I want to get this career growth, I want to be promoted, I want to be seen, and you are working on that product, that idea, that career, and that resistance is coming, congratulations. You are on the right track. That's why your resistance is coming, and it's compounding. So you just keep pushing all those resistance. No, it's not time yet. No, I can't do anything. How many dinner dates in a month? How many clubs in a year? No, I'm fine. I need to focus. No, your friendship is enough. We will speak once a month. This kind of toxic friendship. No, you have to fight all those resistance because it knows. That's why it's coming with so much force. So you don't really defeat resistance and you don't negotiate with it. You don't even wait for resistance to leave. Some of you, that's the mistake you've been making. You start with resistance. Continue with the resistance. You think that Oh Lord, I've been going through this. I want you to remove all these distractions in my life. Some of you have been praying this prayer. What a pity. And now you understand, right? Why the prayer was not answered? I need this resistance to go. It's been my children that have been causing this distraction. It's been my husband, my spouse. Emotionally, I'm not stable. I feel because I'm single, that is why I'm like this. Lord, please, if I have a stable one, I'll be. You thought it's when you are married, you write a book, or when you are married, you focus on your career. No, it's in that resistance that you push through. You push through. Because one of the things that touched me today was this, and I'm glad I remember this one. Action does not require courage. Like, I'm like, what the heck? Like, did you get it yourself? Are you not shocked? No. No, bold moves and actions, they do not require courage. Courage is a result of action. Courage is not a prerequisite for you to act. Oh God, am I making sense to these people? You act, and then you realize you are courageous. So something is happening. I think, no, I want to have courage first. When I have courage, God bring courage. When courage comes, and then I'll go. I don't know, I'm a Christian, so I cannot but relate to the Bible. And I'm just imagining David. Wait, I'm coming. I'm waiting for courage. I want to go and fight Goliath. When courage comes, then I'll go and fight Goliath. No. 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 He went to kill Goliath. Then we realized that he was courageous. So some of you have been missing it. You're waiting for the courage to fly, the courage to grow, the courage to climb on that stage, the courage to make that sale, to pick up the phone. You pick up the goddamn phone, call the goddamn client, and then you tell yourself, damn, man, I was courageous. If you apply this formula, there are two people, the same talent, the same resources, the same background, the same education, the same emotional gathering. Person A was terrified. He was waiting to be perfect. The resistance was high and it was growing. He got his result. Persons B woke up every morning, early morning before anybody started, formed a routine, did his exercise, made some calls, write his notes, made the calls, worked on action. He was working in the midst of fear, going against resistance. Same formula, same input, two different life. You know what happened? It brought the compounding truth. IC, write this one down, times ID times I level of V divided by IR squared will give you extraordinary output. If you get those things high, a low C, a low clarity, with a times a low D times a low V divided by, you remember, I will always be high. The resistance will always be high. R squared will give you a quiet tragedy. Something that only you will know that this thing happened to me, I failed, and you will not be able to say it. Do you know how you will feel in your life? Listen to this one. Let me shock you. With all you believe about yourself, how boastful and how proudful you are about yourself, and in your 60s, you are a poor man. In your 60s, you are a nobody with all your boastfulness and all the potential. Do you know it's a quiet tragedy? You will not be able to say anybody. God forbid. Your children are not looking for food. You are trying to, okay, let's manage this one. You're not seeing that, and I had potential. You might feel like, I don't even want to say the word. Because if you now remember that I was even given the formula and I didn't use it. Some of you will so remember me. Oh, don't worry. I don't need even to say anything to some of you. My words has been stamped in your heart, and your conscience will ring the bells of my voice. You will remember these things. And I was given the formula. But I pray you will remember it for good, not in regrets. Humble yourself. Submit to a system and let that system help you so that when you fall on it, you fall on something great. The way to get started is to quit talking and start doing. You are talking too much. I did this. I want to do this. And it was even worth listening. I said that. Yeah, it was Walt Disney. So all this Walt Disney production you are seeing, it was a collective work of doers. Not, but I made these 10 calls, nothing happened. I know the effort I put in. I know the effort I put in. I know the effort I put in this marriage. I know the effort I put in my career. I know the effort I put in this song I'm writing. Which effort? Just keep doing. The resistance will be making it fail. You continue. It will be failing. You continue. You are the resistance. Can you see the numbers in this room? You see it's continuing to drop. Can you see? I am so glad today's session will be more than the normal time. I am happy. So that you can practically see resistance. It is just the way the universe has been designed. Not every one of us here can end this session. And I told you, the formula already has failed because you are supposed to try and see, how can I handle this resistance? How? And Emanuela, when you take the feedback session, take it. I want that resistance to literally pull out people. I want to practically see it, and so that you are at the end. Can you see the numbers in this room? Check it. You will see that at the end, it must drop. Resistance will come, especially when you are hearing the truth. You think that it wants to set you free? You think every truth wants to set you free? Some truth want to, as it's coming with battalions of resistance. So some of you, your power is about to disconnect. Your Wi-Fi will offer you. I mean, I've been praying it's not going to be me. So if any power outage happens here, just continue listening to me in the dark. Because me and resistance, we will kill each other. Me? I said you're about to miss Smart Francis Pro Max. You think I'm joking? Guys, from now on, we are not waiting for the right moment. You know what we're going to do together? We are choosing this moment. If you agree with me, do like this. I want your thumbs up. If you agree that let's choose this moment, it's now. Keep your hands up. Don't bring it down. It's now. These things are, it's even a force. You are feeling it. I'm choosing this moment. I'm not going to wait for tomorrow or next tomorrow to start. This is the right moment that I am going to choose, because every moment you spend waiting for the perfect time is the moment you choose not to begin. I am choosing this moment. Can you say it and stop being quiet? I am choosing this moment. Yes, this is the moment that I'm choosing. I am not going to, I'm not even doing it tomorrow. Now put your heads down. I am not waiting for later. This is the moment that I'm deciding to change my life and work with this formula. The calendar, go and look at it. You will never find ready there, circled in red. No. The calendar is just going. It's you that will say, this is the date. What's today's date? 2nd of May. For some of you, just register it. People who have changed the world, they're not the most talented, they're not the most resilient, they're not the one with the most potential. No, they are the ones that did not let any single day just pass them by. History was not made by people who had more. It is made by people who did more with exactly what they had. You are in an organization. What are you doing there? You are in a company. What are you doing there? You are with a vision. What are you doing there? You are in a family. What are you doing with it? Where you are. Where you are is where you start from. I can feel you, Emmanuel. I can feel you. I feel you, and I saw you. Where you are. So it's not that I want to go and find what I will now start doing. No, I'm telling you what we have now is what we are going to implement this formula. So I'm not asking you today to feel motivated. I'm not even asking you to believe harder. I'm just asking you to apply this formula. Get clearer on your targets. Show up more than you want to, even when you are tired. Move faster, even when it's not comfortable. Work with that fear, one fear at a time. The resistance has been stealing away your future self. Confront it. Confront it. Everything about this whole speech today is a formula. It has always been simple. It's the execution that is hard. So, this comfort zone, please get yourself out of it. Apply this formula. This mass was really never the hard part. The hard part is solving the mass. So I have given you the formula. You already have everything you need. Do you know that? You have the ideas. You have that idea. You have it. You have the business. You have it. You have that job already. I'm not speaking about. You have that career. A career that you can become the MD. You can become the CEO of that same company. You have these things already. So apply it now, not tomorrow, because the time will never be right. I am saying today, I am talking right now. E equals C times D times V divided by R raised to power 2. Do not ever forget that this is a secret formula for success. My name is Sumi Smart Francis, and I am nothing without God. Thank you very much.
Wow. Please let us give another resounding round of applause to our amazing Dr. Sumi Smart Francis for that very, very, very profound lecture. I mean, over the years, I mean, he also said it during the time he was speaking. He said it over the years that I've been running away from mathematics. I never knew or never expected that I would come and meet it here at the Entrepreneurs Assembly. I mean, sir, you blew my mind away. And of course, what's more intriguing is the fact that the School of Life, which is what we get to experience from you, directly from you every time we come here, the School of Life is so integral, so important. It opens up your mind to things that even university and all these other schools will never teach you. So yes, all of these people who are chasing master's degrees, PhD, maybe they don't really need all of those degrees. All they need to do is listen to you, sir, because I mean, the wealth of wisdom is overflowing. Thank you so much, Dr. Sumi. I mean, I learned a lot, and I'm sure a lot of people here also learned so much. It was so power-packed. It was impactful. It was filled with so much. I can see somebody putting down their superb. I mean, just go with the trend. Every single person, based on how this message today has made you feel. How does it make you feel? Me, it makes me feel amazing. It makes me feel superb. It makes me feel like, oh, my horizon has been broadened. My mindset has been broadened. I mean, I can see so many hands up already, so I'm sure a lot of people have feedback on how this message has touched them. So whilst we are going through the feedbacks, I would also like for every single person to just drop it in the chat box. Keep putting it there. How has this message made you feel? Just give us in one word how this message today has made you feel. And of course, before I go to Dr. Aisha, if you're in the room and this message today has impacted you, has resonated with you in any way particular, this is our feedback session. This is the opportunity for you to use the hand raise option. Share with us on what you've learned today and how this message impacts you today. All right, so maybe I should start with Sumi Smart Francis III. I know he's using his mother sister as his doctor, but Nifemi, if you can hear me, please, I'd like to start with you. Better to start with than the descendant of the man with so much wisdom. So yes, Nifemi, please, the mic is yours. You have 1 minute to share your feedback.
Yes, thank you. So, what I wanted to say is that I just wanted to respond on what my daddy said about that we shouldn't wait for confidence to come, and that we should do something before we go get the confidence. So if everybody kind of knew about this, the problem with let me start again. So if everybody knew about this, so everybody will be raising their hands right now and they'll be ready to respond, right? So some people
Yes,
right
yes.
now aren't really putting this what might happen right now, just they're not really putting it in right now.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. I mean, you heard directly from him. He's telling you, he's trying to tell you with what his father has just shared. If you really understand, maybe you don't really understand it, the in-depth of what his father has just shared. But if you really understand how powerful the message that came from his dad was, then all the hands in the room right now will be raised up. Thank you so much, Nifemi, for that feedback. Of course, we'll move on to Dr. Aisha, who was the first person to raise her hand. You have 1 minute to share your feedback with us. Please go ahead and unmute your mic. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, my family. I hope everyone is fine. Um, as I usually said, shall I say, is it our prophet or the father of all entrepreneurs and the godfather of all entrepreneurs? That is this connectivity, sir, that you always have with us, which is the connectivity of getting back on our feet. Especially me, I usually said, whenever I'm driven away from what I'm supposed to do, that is this. Whenever I come on Saturday, usually that is this way that you like. It's like you're knocking my head. I shall go back to the line. You're like missing. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're missing. You're drifting away from the main thing that you are doing. So you will have to like go back to what you are doing. Mr. Sumi, I think it's been almost 6 years I met you. Since I met you, my life has never been the same. It's always from one success to another one success. It's always success. Even though there are setbacks and it's in the setback. When I remember some few words you said, the setbacks are never things for me to change or to stop me from doing it, just like to breed me up to where I'm supposed to. And I usually say, being a woman from northern Nigeria, it's kind of hectic to come out and like you just the one breaking the course and making difference in your own kind of world, and people are seeing that you're crazy and you just have to do it. This is my world, and I'm going to do it in my own world and forward it to my own generation. I'm not thinking about me, but when I think about the future, it gives me more courage. And this formula, I was like, it's like, oh, this is further mathematics. Not just mathematics. I will never run away from mathematics, but this is further mathematics that I'm running away from. And Mr. Sumi, thank you so much for always being there for us. This is what we should buy with some thousands of dollars or thousands of nairas, and you're giving us free of charge. This is why every Saturday, even if I didn't come up, if I miss every Saturday, I usually feel like falling sick because this is my family and this is a way forward for me. Thank you, Mr. Sumi. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for always being there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aisha. Such a heartfelt feedback from you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And of course, we hope to see you every Saturday so that you don't fall sick. Thank you once again for your feedback. We'll move on now to, I want to take a man this time around before we go back to a lady. So maybe we should hear from Olumide Akambi. Please go ahead and unmute. You have 1 minute. Kindly keep to time. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much for tonight's section. So it was very, very amazing. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually was what I thought in our mathematics.
Olumide, I don't know if it's my network, but I think Joy, please, can you hear me? Can you confirm if it's my network or if it's Olumide's network? Okay, so it's me? It's my network? Okay, it's his. Okay. Thank you. Olumide, so it seems like you have a little bit of a network glitch. Maybe you can try exiting and coming back, and then we'll give you the opportunity to share, please. But we couldn't hear you at all. Thank you. We'll move on right away to Dr. Maria. Please go ahead and share your feedback with us in 1 minute.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, for this session. I'm so blessed. Having this for free. I wish I had it. I went to call my daughters, Kayina, the two girls. I told them, come right now and come and listen, because this one, no matter what you do, go to medical school, go whatever you want to do, nobody will teach you in school, and you're going to get it for free. And I wanted them to come and hear it themselves, and after that we are going to apply it. So thank you so much for showing us practically what to do. For free. You have to pay millions of dollars for a session, but you are giving it for free, and I really do appreciate it. That discipline is what doing ordinary habits. extraordinary. You know, some habits, you wake up, you lay your bed. It's very ordinary, but to do it extraordinary makes a difference. And thank you so much for showing us that if our standards are high, the system is high. When we fall, we'll fall high. Thank you so much, and I really do appreciate it. I found this group last year, and I'm so happy. I mean, I think it's my time. That's why I do appreciate it, because you have to pay. I've paid for people to coach me, so me receiving is free. I really do appreciate it. I really, then God bless you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you so much, Dr. Maria, for that amazing feedback. And of course, I love the energy. I love how much this has impacted you since you joined last year. I mean, also for your kids here, you should definitely go and tell your mom thank you. I think when I started speaking, I was talking about the fact that education that we get in school is important, but also life's education, which is what Mr. President offers us every single time. The life's lessons. These are the ones that it's so difficult to actually gain, to actually get, what he offers us here for free. So thank you so much, Dr. Sumi. And of course, once again, thank you, Maria, for sharing that feedback with us. All right, we have so many hands up, so we'll move on very swiftly. I think if we can do this in maybe 30 to 40 seconds moving forward, it will be really appreciated. So I'll move on right away.
Sorry to interrupt, Barrister Manuela. Everybody with their cameras on should speak. And everybody that's going to fall out. I want people to see practically how resistance work. You can measure truly and see why very few percentage in this world get successful. Watch the room and watch, by the time you're going to say the slogan, we screenshot how many is left. That's how life is. Proceed, please.
Wow, you heard it all, the power of resistance. So let's see how powerful your resistance is today. All right, we'll move on to Mia. I think Mia Cafe and Resto. I don't know. Please go ahead and share your feedback with us, Mia.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, good evening, everyone. How are you?
Good evening.
Okay, I know that I don't have much time to say whatever I want to say, but I'll tell Mr. President, thank you so much. And today's session was a wake-up call for me. I know I have been joining this assembly for a very long time. I have never spoken, but today, thank you, Mr. President. You have waking me up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mia. And of course, that is firsthand the power of the Entrepreneurs Assembly. For somebody who has never spoken before to speak today, it should just show you that you cannot be in this room. You can't be a part of this and not be impacted one way or the other. Of course, you start to build your confidence. You start to do better in every single aspect. Thank you, Mia, for sharing with us for the very first time. All right, I would like to move on to Diligent. Yes, let's go ahead with Diligent. Please, you have 30 to 40 seconds. Kindly share your feedback with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emanuela. To the prophet of entrepreneurs, my godfather, thank you so much, sir. I think I am the one that resistance is talking about this evening, because I don't know, from Glo to MTN, from MTN to Airtel, I had to just get somebody to on hotspot for me. I said, no, I will not be the one that I will not be at the end of when they are screenshotting the numbers. My number must be there. So I was just like, no, I have to just be here. So, sir, thank you very much. Even my wife was calling me. I did not answer her. Said, no, I must focus. I am not, sir. Sir, thank you very much. Thank you so much. All I just want to say is that you keep on inspiring me. Keep on inspiring our organization. And you said something that resonates with me so well. You see, some of our team members also here, when they had that, the aspect of results, that there's no how you put effort, they're like, they now say that this is where Mr. Diligent learned this from. Because I have started putting those things. It is a result. I am after that result. And the result is actually working. I am proud to say that I know you are proud of me today. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate, and I promise you, we will never disappoint you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I remain my humble self, Mr. Diligent, and my ministry is entrepreneurship, the son of the prophet of entrepreneurs. Thank you.
I never get tired of hearing that. Thank you so much, Diligent. And of course, thank you for your exemplary display of resistance today. Thank you so much. We'll move on right away without any delay. I'd like to hear from, who am I going to take? I think Paul. Paul is giving me that very calm. He's not trying to fight for it. He's just giving me a very calm look. So I'll go ahead with Paul now.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure and a great opportunity for me to be here once again. I just want to give a massive salute to Mr. President. I salute you and the entire team. I just want to say that I'm very grateful for this huge opportunity given me. I don't take it lightly at all. I've been joining the assembly meeting throughout this year, right from GF last year. I've been in touch with you. I've been looking at you from afar, and by God's grace, good things are happening since I've joined this meeting. A couple of people have seen certain things about me that they've confirmed, and I believe that it's all coming from your teachings and everything I'm learning from here. I'll just want to it's more like a question that I want to ask from your submissions. So you made mention that we don't wait to feel ready. We just move, because I'm trying to work on a couple of projects that are relating to real estate and design, similar to architecture and interior design. But I still have this mindset I'm trying to resist and overcome. Anytime I hear from you, I feel that thing coming inside me, it boils in me. So I don't know, when must I see that I'm ready? Because it's like, from your submission, you don't wait to feel ready. So how do you define that from clarity then? How do you define that from clarity and readiness? Because when do I move? When do I press the accelerator? And when do I advance? Thank you, sir. I'm grateful.
Thank you, Paul. But before President answers your question, you have to apologize to us because you just took your time plus 2 other people's time. So, Paul, do we have time to really answer that question right now? Mr. President, over to you, please.
I'm sorry.
Okay, he has apologized, so just give him about 10 seconds for an answer. He goes to analyze it, and I'm using his own words. He said, when do I accelerate? My answer to you is when you get into the car. What is the car? You got into the idea, so accelerate. Thank you.
Amazing. Such a straightforward answer. Paul, I hope you've gotten all the answer you need. And of course, we hope that you accelerate as soon as you get that idea. All right, so we'll be moving on straight away. I'd like to take Mr. Techno 3+. I really don't know, which is why we always encourage you to change your name. So yes, please, you know exactly who I'm talking to. Go ahead and unmute your mic. Okay, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. You're back muted right now.
Okay, this is the top Azuberu.
Okay, we can hear you. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So this is, I'm using a phone, so it has changed my name at the moment. Well, like I always know, that it's always an extraordinary moment whenever you are with Dr. Somi Smart Francis. You know, this is someone that's extraordinary who has also an extraordinary God. But what I've taken out from this training this evening is, most importantly, discipline. When you remove discipline from that formula becomes useless. And so discipline is the crux of the whole thing. And that is why discipline has become part and parcel of me and most of us all, because of the fact that every Saturday, you know, our mindset is connected to the fact that there's a program that we must be. So it takes a disciplined person to make it and to be part and parcel of success and learning. Thank you so much once again, Mr. President. We really appreciate you. Thank you once again. God bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Itopa. Yes, I was trying to remember the name, Itopa. Thank you so much. And of course, President said the most boring secret of most successful people is discipline. You're spot on with that. Thank you so much for sharing that feedback with us. Right away, I'd like to move to our African AI auntie. I'm talking about Chiedza. Please go ahead and share your feedback with us. Okay, you're muted.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay, great. First of all, I've been part of becoming to Africa, to the AYE assemblies. Thank you, Mr. President, for your consistency. I'm coming for about 2 years now, and I don't really speak often, but you hit a blind spot of mine, where you say you can be busy, being busy, but if you don't have clarity and have exact KPIs to follow on a daily basis, we can hide behind the everyday posts and reaching out. And yes, my journey with this African AI auntie started a year ago when my niece sent me a message asking, "Auntie, how do I make money online?" So yes, I have published, I have done all sorts of things for the past year, but what I would just wanted to appreciate again was the affirmation of the power of discipline. And I continue to be encouraged in that. And I look forward to meeting you and Dr. Joy when you come to Atlanta in the US. Okay, bye for now.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that very amazing feedback from you. We really appreciate it. All right, we'll move on to Olumide. Olumide, you were kicked out the last time due to network. I hope it's better now. We would like to give you the opportunity. Please go ahead and share your feedback. Olumide, please, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me now? Sorry.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, sorry for the other time. Yeah, the network was very bad. So I really want to say a big thank you to Mr. President for tonight's section. It has actually been a very great section today. And the one thing that stood out for me was actually the greatest enemy of velocity is perfectionism. Some people actually want to be perfect before they start, but with tonight's word, you can actually start without being perfect. So during the movement of the journey, that's when you start to realize that everything is not about perfectionism. You understand more better as you move on. So that's actually what I brought in tonight. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for tonight's session. God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much, Olumide. Thank you for your feedback. All right, so we'd like to take the kids. I can see they want to share a feedback as well. Would love to hear from both of you. So yes, we'll take Adelaide and Sheila. Please go ahead and share your feedback with us.
We really want to say thank you, Mr. President, for everything you said. We learned a lot, and we go to take everything you said for life. And one time I learned I don't want to be 100% confident and ready for that thing, but I just need to start.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, both of you. I mean, it's such an amazing thing to see the community we're cultivating here, not just for ourselves as adults, but also for the younger generation. It makes me so happy. And of course, Mr. President, thank you. On behalf of them, you've heard them say thank you. And of course, from myself as well, on behalf of the entire organization and everybody present here today, we do not take you for granted. We do not take the gift of you for granted. Thank you so much, Dr. Sumi. All right, I'd like to move on very swiftly to Mr. Jack. I don't want to attempt the first name because I feel like I might fuck up. So please, Mr. Jack, kindly go ahead. I might mess up, sorry. Apologies.
Thank you very much. I was just waiting for my name. Thank you very much. Mr. President, I'm talking to you from Port Harcourt. Actually, I'm the chairman of Small and Medium Enterprises and NGOs, Port Harcourt Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines, and Agriculture. For me, I'm humbled. I'm dazed completely. Today is a turning point for my life. So what I just feel is you must be a philosopher in the likes of Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates. That is what I feel. But I want to beg you something. is a personal appeal. You've given us the formula that execution is clarity times discipline times velocity. Resistance. I want to beg you. I know there is something in your, if we have like 12 hours, you will still pour out a lot for us. Apart from clarity and discipline and velocity, please help us and tell us just one more or two more variables that we need to consider. That is my appeal, please. Apart from clarity and discipline and velocity, help us and just tell us any other one or two variables that we just need to consider. Please, I beg you, Mr. President. Thank you.
Mr. I remember Mr. President asked if we should make this a part 2. We should have a part 2 of this topic. I think you already have your answer, Mr. President. At this point, I think we definitely need a part 2 of this. So yes, Mr. President, I don't know if you'd like to answer or if we should just leave it for the part 2. What do you think?
So yes, there will be a part 2. We can do it. I don't even know how to answer that. We'll definitely have a part 2. Don't miss the assembly. There's always different aspect of life that is being revealed to us. Do you know what I'm doing in this room? I'm not just listening to feedback because we get to learn from one another. I am physically watching resistance take its spirit. That's what I'm watching. And I'm just seeing how life is. How you see a tiny percentage works in life, that is it. So for the man that asked me for more variables, the variable is practical. Just keep watching.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. President, for your response. And of course, practical. What better way to practicalize it than what we're doing right now? President always says, whatever you start, you need to finish. We're having that practical right now. Okay, so we'll move on. There are just so many hands today. I mean, this topic today, I must say it has been totally, when President mentioned that he was going to take us to another level this time around, I really did not have any idea of how amazing it was going to be. I mean, I'm sure everybody here can attest to the fact that it was so amazing. And of course, there are so many feedbacks for us to take. But because we are running low on time, I'd like to just plead and appeal with the remaining people with their hand raised. Maybe we can just reduce it to just like 25 to 30 seconds so that we can leave here on time. All right. So I'd like to move on to Lydia. Lydia, please, if you can do it in just 30 seconds, we would really appreciate it. Thank you. Please go ahead and unmute your mic.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So first, I would like to say thank you to Mr. President, my mentor. Thank you so much. It's really a blessing that I'm here tonight. And one thing I would like to say is for someone who finds herself juggling between a lot of things, the part of clarity and focus really got to me. So when he said focus, and he was also saying whenever you have an idea, you should start. I would like to ask a question, but I know I don't have the time, so I'll just probably ask some other time. But really, the part of clarity and focus got to me, and I'm really grateful and I'm glad I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we're glad to have you here as well, Lydia. Thank you for your feedback. All right, we'll move on to Ibn Kunle. I think he has had his hand raised for a while. So Ibn Kunle, please go ahead and share your feedback with us in 30 seconds.
Good evening, Mr. President, and it's an honor to actually be here this evening. In fact, when the part of resistance started in this class, I had to leave my room because there's no light to stay under the solar outside, just to keep my face open. And I am really blessed. And part of the words that resonate with me this evening was the part where Mr. President said, he said something about action do not require courage. Courage is the result of action. And I must confess, when that word enter, I am so driven that, I think this is where I come in. And I'm very grateful ever since I joined the Entrepreneur Assembly, ever since I participated as a volunteer in the Ondo Investment Summit. It has really been a blessing. And I have moved forward. I am so blessed. God bless, Mr. President. You will live long for us. I am grateful.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your feedback with us. And of course, amen, and amen. All right, I'll move on to Ada Julius. Please go ahead and share your feedback in 30 seconds. Okay, please, you can proceed, Ada Julius. Admin? Okay, so I think there might be something wrong. We'll come back to you very shortly, Julius. Whilst the admin sorts you out with the mic, I think we'll just move on to Emmanuel James. Emmanuel James, please go ahead and share with us the feedback that you have.
So, hello everyone. Hello, Mr. President. I think we met at GEF 2024, but I was not able to we didn't have the time to discuss or share what I was working on. So the part of resistance was actually talking to me, and it was speaking to me specifically, because I have been trying to work on a lot of things, and I have been getting the resistance part, and I still keep pushing. But with everything I learned today, I believe that there's nothing that you want to do in this life. You have to be consistent. So I want to now ask you a question today. To be consistent, does it fall under execution or discipline? And I'm very grateful to be here, and I thank every one of you that have listened to this honorable man. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Thank you, and thank you. All right. I don't know if President would like to just quickly respond, because we're really pressed for time, but I think he asked a question about execution and discipline, which of them it falls under. So if you can just give us the response.
Let's proceed. I can drop it in the chat for him.
Okay. Thank you so much. So Emmanuel, you get your response in the chat box. We really, really need to move on because we have so many people with their hand raised up. Okay, so Ada Julius, I'd like to give you an opportunity once more. Please unmute your mic. All right. I'm not too sure what's happening, but it seems like today is not the day for your feedback. Well, definitely, I can see he's just really rubbing his head. He really, really wants to share what he has to share with us today. But I really don't know what's happening. I think it's the network or something, or your device. I really don't know, but I'm sure you get the opportunity to share your feedback next time. So we'll just move on to Emmanuel Beno. Please go ahead and share your feedback with us.
Hello, sir. I'm very grateful for this opportunity, for listening to you, and may God bless you. I'm from a French country, and I will have regret not understanding even a little bit of English. This is a gold, pure gold that you are sharing with us, and I wish this thing, even my French youth, they can listen to it, because this is a life-changing. It is very impactful. It's just this year I discovered you, maybe a month ago that I discovered, and I regret not knowing you for so long. And I wish I will continue. I will continue listening to this, assisting this meeting, and I promise myself that I will never miss this opportunity, this meeting again, because it's so life-changing. Thank you so much, Mr. President, and may God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your feedback. And of course, I feel like at this point, Mr. President, with the way we're becoming very global, maybe you might need a French translator, a Spanish translator. We need all the languages over here so that a lot of people can get impacted, because as you mentioned, this is so amazing. And of course, a lot of young people really, really need to listen and to hear from you to get impacted. So yes, we'll definitely consider the French. Unfortunately, I can't speak French. If not, I would have done it. Thank you so much for your feedback. We'll move on to Kayode. Kayode, please go ahead and share your feedback with us. And of course, immediately after Kayode, Christian, you can just jump in so we don't waste too much time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. President. And I want to appreciate the moderator for the opportunity to speak. So I really thank God, because this this topic is very, very essential and it's very, very important in my life because it has always been a difficult task for me to talk in a gathering like this. And I think that part of a resistance, I really want to break the barrier this night because always find it difficult to talk in a gathering like this. And mostly in my class, I don't talk because the fear of talking in a gathering is always comes up. And I think this topic has really helped me. That is the reason I really raised up my hand to talk because it really helped me to break that barrier of resistance. And I bless God for this moment. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Before we take Christian, I'd just like to give Ada one more try because my heart cannot just allow you go by today. So please, just so you know, the notification is going to come on your screen and ask you to unmute, just in case you don't know how to do it, so that you can just correctly do it this time around. Wait for the notification and then you click on accept and unmute. Okay, so please go ahead, try it. All right. Oh, I'm really sad. I'm sad, but yes, I really don't know what's happening. But yes, I just wanted to give him one more try because I felt really bad. Okay, so we'll move on to Christian. Please go ahead and share your feedback with us in 30 seconds.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, Emanuela. Oh, this is a wonderful moment spent with President. I doubt if I can sleep tonight because the things that we've been taught tonight, I'm sure it will keep haunting me till I see a better version of myself. One of the things President said, and I know that he spoke directly to me, was at times we don't wait to have courage before we move. But when we move, courage and stamina and other things will join us as we go along. So thank you very much, President. And I will make sure that you see that change in me. And to my, countryman, the French guy, I will tell him that, my friend, continue il faut essayer d'inviter d'autres amis. Comme ça, on aura plus de la communauté francophone parmi nous. Donc, il ne faut pas se laisser, faut laisser tomber cette occasion. Je suis très ravi de faire ta connaissance et faisons tout possible que nous ayons nos amis francophones parmi nous parce qu'ils en ont vraiment besoin. Merci. Thank you very much.
Wow, amazing. Thank you, Christian. What I was looking for far away, I didn't even know that we have it right here. Hey, that's amazing, amazing. So yes, we know now that if you need any translation for French, you have Christian right here so that the message can reach a wider audience every single time. Thank you, Christian, for that. We'll move on to Samuel, but every single person who has stayed till this moment, I would just like to use the opportunity to say thank you. You've done really well. And of course, we'll be rounding up the session very, very shortly. We'd just like to take a couple more feedbacks and then we'll call it a day. Thank you once again. Samuel, please go ahead and share your feedback with us in 30 seconds. Okay, the same as...
Okay. Thank you, moderator, and thank you, Mr. President. You actually, the topic today actually spoke directly to me. And though I know some of those things before now, but I'm somebody that is a bit perfectionist. I like my things to set before I launch out. But you are now challenging me to roll out and then perfect it later. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much. And of course, Mr. President said we should never wait for the right moment. We should make right now the right moment. So move, execute, go. Thank you once again for sharing that with us. And of course, Ada Julius, please feel free to drop your feedback in the chat box and I'll read for you as well. All right, we'll move on very swiftly to Elvis Frimpong. I could see Elvis just a second ago. I think he left. All right, so we'll take Abike Grace, and then after Abike Grace, we'll go over to Olugesin Ayomide Please, Abike, you can go ahead with your feedback.
Good evening, Mr. President. Thank you so much. I'm always blessed anytime I have the opportunity to be here. And good evening, everyone. Tonight, I'm somebody that I used to tell myself when I'm fed up that, oh, I cannot keep myself, Jerry. But from tonight, that is going to end. I am going to be so disciplined in that business. And God is going to continue to help me. That is the part that really held me, like that is holding my throat tonight, that no, I have to be disciplined. Yes. And I'm taking it up. And I'm going to be accountable to myself too. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to Ayomide. Please go ahead and share your feedback as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. President. I really want to thank you so much, Mr. President, for me having you in my life. It has been so much blessing. The wisdom you always give me whenever I hear you talk have always keep on leading me and keep on pushing me harder. So, Mr. President, I want to thank you especially for this section today. And the discipline is so much that it's one of my biggest problems. I'm not disciplined enough to carry on with my activities, but with this you have said, I will surely push up to be a more disciplined fellow. Thank you so much, Mr. President. I love you so much, Mr. President. God bless you for me, sir.
Thank you, Ayomide. Thank you so much for sharing with us. All right, we'll move on to Elvis Frimpong. Please go ahead with your feedback. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Anytime I call him, he seems to just disappear.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can I be heard?
Yes, you can go ahead.
All right. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. President, for this impactful section. From your from all what you said, there's one statement that really stood out for me, and you said that you don't celebrate effort but results. So I think that statement is true, but it's also a bit dangerous if misunderstood, because if we only celebrate results, we might discourage people who are still in the process of building. And in entrepreneurship, results take time. So I believe we should value discipline and strategic effort, because that's what will eventually produce sustainable results for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that, Elvis. All right, we'll move on to Chaos.
Just to respond to Elvis before you mistake it, because he's a boy that I love so much. I know him well. Before you make that mistake of what you have said and fall into the realm of the ordinary man, be very careful. Celebrating effort is for the ordinary. So you make your decision. If you want to be an ordinary person, praise, oh, I achieved this, I'm making effort. You are still in the ordinary realm. I function on that realm. Remember what we said, this is an A-level mathematics. So if you want to be on that realm, you can clap for yourself every time you jog and you take the step and you go to the gym. Or you can decide to wait to see the results of how long you've been going to the gym and then celebrate the results. The decision will be yours to take.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. President, for that. Of course, we'll move on right away. Onu Oluwako, if you can turn on your camera, please kindly do so that we can take your feedback. In the meantime, 98 Chaos Entertainment, please go ahead and share your feedback with us in 30 seconds. You're still muted. We can't hear you. Okay, so just as I mentioned to Julius, you see the notification pop up on your screen. Just accept it and unmute.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Okay, please go ahead, Onualupa, or rather, as we wait for him.
The reason why I can't turn on my camera is because the place I am, there is no electricity down here. So I just really want to thank Mr. President for today's topic, because today's topic was really, really impactful and it was really talking directly to me. So I just want to really take this opportunity to thank Mr. President and I pray that God continue to bless him. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We'll move on to the very last person, Mr. Benga Adibambo. Please go ahead and share your feedback with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emanuela. Please, can you confirm that you can hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Yeah, so in 30 seconds, I just want to do something. I want to do 3 things in 30 seconds. And I believe you're going to allow me for this, because I was one of the earliest people that raised up their hand, but I don't know why you kept me to the last. Okay, so number one that I want to do is I want to sincerely appreciate Mr. President. And as I was looking at everybody appreciating Mr. President, I remember there was a time Mr. President said something about gratitude. He said appreciation and gratitude is much more valuable when it is done in the open. And I want to encourage each and every one of us. Let's create time to appreciate Mr. President online. Let's go on our social media handle to appreciate him. Let's say something about the Entrepreneurs Assembly, how it has been blessing us. And let us remember to tag him. That is real appreciation. It's very, very, very important. So once again, Mr. President, I say thank you. Now, the second thing is a request. Immediately Mr. President started this topic, the math of execution. I went online. As I was watching, I was Googling online. That same topic. I wanted to know whether it has been handled somewhere before. Mr. President will always say, anything I'm teaching you is fresh. I didn't get it from anywhere. So I wanted to demystify him. So I went online and I Googled the math of execution. And to my amazement, I saw the art of execution. I look at the content. It doesn't look like anything that Mr. President discussed. And also we have the discipline of execution. They didn't even talk about discipline. They didn't talk about discipline the way Mr. President actually talked about it. Now, the one that was closer to it, the last one, is the mathematics of optimal execution. When I open it, you know what they were discussing about? They were discussing about market impact, economics, systemic risk, and some other things. Now, that's why I said my second thing is a request. Mr. President, I know people have been asking for a second version of this, but I want everybody, if you believe this, please, I want you to give me a thumbs up. I believe Mr. President needs to write a book on the math of execution, the formula of getting things done. I can't find anything. There was nothing online that was actually close to what Mr. President said. And Mr. President, you can see the thumbs up. You need to write a book on the math of execution and the formula for getting things done. Now, the last one is one thing that really resonated with me. You said something, Mr. President, I'm going to read it out. You said, waiting for the perfect condition leads to paralysis. Oh my God. So which means each time I wait for a condition to be perfect before I execute something, I have triggered paralysis. Oh my God. I was so much blessed. So thank you so much once again, Mr. President, and thank you, Manuela, for that wonderful moderation. The mic back to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Benga. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, just to answer your question, I left you to the ending because we leave the best for the last. Of course, you already know. So that's why. But speaking of the best, I mean, the best is yet to come, because I can see Dr. Joy's hand raised right now. So I think we actually left the very, very best for the last. Dr. Joy, please go ahead.
Oh my God. Wow. Barrister Emanuela, thank you for such a wonderful moderation, and to Mr. President. Oh my goodness. Guys, I don't know how you want to appreciate him in the room, but your love, your fire emojis, please just throw it around and let's celebrate the man that God has blessed us with. Wow. Thank you so much, sir. There was something you said, and you said it in passing, that you were going to give an opportunity to the people here who wants to attend the Global Entrepreneurship Festival to pay
small, 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 small. And I really did not raise my hands up because I felt Mr. Gbenga was in the spirit and he would come up and talk about it. There were 3 things I wanted to talk about and he touched on 2. And this one he didn't talk about, and that was why I raised my hands up immediately. Mr. President has given a golden ticket. He has spoken about resistance and he has spoken about the act of doing things now. Take that action, time, speed, you have to move. If I ask, how many of you truly want to be at the Global Entrepreneurship Festival in Cairo, Egypt? Sincerely, and you know it's going to change your life. I want you to raise your hands here. You want to go to Egypt in November. November is about 6 months away. Fantastic. At least I have about 10 people here. I'm going to give you the opportunity to be in my camp. I'm going to ensure that you're there and you're going to pay small, small because Mr. President has given you that opportunity. Now, I'm going to ask my PA, please drop my official number here. Send me a WhatsApp message and you're going to use the word no resistance. The resistance that you might be encountering is that thing telling you, oh, can you afford it? Or it might be, oh, you can still wait till August or September, there is still time. So I'm going to work with you. We're not going to allow resistance to hold you back in your country. You could be in Ghana, you could be in Nigeria, you could be in South Africa, wherever you are. If you want me to ensure that you are there and we're going to work together to ensure that you trust God, but you put into action what President has said today, send a WhatsApp message with the word no resistance so that we know it's from this community and we're going to work together. I will be your accountability coach and I will look out for you, ensure that you have the greatest visibility at the Global Entrepreneurship Festival and beyond what your mind can ever imagine or encounter in your widest imaginations, you will handle, because we are in this community to grow together. He said the way to get started is to quit talking and start doing. Stop talking about, I want to go to GEF. Start doing it now. And that is the opportunity that I'm handing over to, just in case you missed it when President said it. I have said it again. Take this opportunity because sometimes opportunities comes but once. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'm Mr. President. You know we love you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Joy, for that amazing, amazing one. And of course, you heard it all. This is such an amazing gift and an amazing opportunity she's given us. And I hope that you do not take it for granted. Hurry now, go to the chat box, message her as soon as you can, because this is such a rare, rare opportunity. You're going to gain a lot from attending that event in November. And of course, I cannot wait to see each and every one of you right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been such an absolute honor.
Don't ladies and any gentlemen now, because it was a trap. This whole session was a trap. And I'm happy to see this. When we started, we got to about 200. For those of you who were asking for part B, I will give you now in 5 minutes. Life itself took away 90 people. Life. Let me now shock you. Even genuine reasons we want to take you out of your vision. Like some people, it was their dad that called them. It was an emergency. Their Wi-Fi honestly disconnected. The resistance was real. Do you understand now why I raised it to power 2? That resistance was the only thing that multiplies. You've been here to the very time. Those of you who spoke, who resisted, those of you who are going to act on what Dr. Joy said, no matter what, you just want to, for the first time, I want to be in a place where billionaires will be. I need to know the right people in my life. That resistance, those of you who are still sitting with your last data, those of you that things have been calling or you're fighting it, everything about this formula is practical. And you have just practicalized it. Congratulations to you. Now, listen to this. If you can do what you did now, we went an extra hour a time on this assembly, deliberately. Listen, deliberately.
I waited before I said this thing deliberately. I allowed as much people talk so as to test all resistance. If you can do this, you can do that vision. You can fight that battle. You can resist waking up in the morning and facing the gym or running or reading or writing 1 page a day. If you can do what you have just done, I'm telling you right now, you have won 50% of the formula because what? You started applying it. Do you know that every other person that heard this, 90 people did not apply? You applied. Do you know that by tomorrow, another percentage will not apply? Will you apply? Do you know that before the end of this year, a huge percentage will fall off? And guess what? There will be only a tiny left. So what is the final conclusion? The formula that was given to you is given to many. Only few will be able to apply, and only very few, unfortunately, will see the end goal. I am sorry, but that is the honest truth of success. We saw it together ourselves. And yes, I take up the challenge to write the book so that generations to come will see it. I saw Dr. Maria wrote in the group that he also checked AI, and the AI got confused. That was so funny. So for those of you who are on that, you are researching me, I am happy that you are challenging those words, because everything that I say to you is not from any book, is not from any speaker. It's divine inspiration and divine practical. Once again, congratulations to you. Thank you, Emanuela. You can take us out.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Sumi. Thank you so much. And of course, only few will see the end goal. We pray that every single person here is going to be a partaker of that end goal and that blessing at the end of the day. Thank you once again, Dr. Sumi. Thank you, Dr. Joy. Thank you, Mr. Benga. Thank you, Dr. Maria. Thank you, every single person who partook in the session today, who spoke, who contributed in one way or the other. It's been an absolute pleasure serving as your moderator for today. And of course, we've come towards the end of today's session. It's been so profound, so insightful, so educative, so amazing. We hope that every single thing that you heard, that you learned today, you're able to put into practice in your personal lives. Once again, thank you so much, Mr. President, for giving us such an amazing gift today. We do not take you for granted. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, I just have a few announcements here with me. And of course, as you know, do not leave. Even after the announcements, we'll have maybe just a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes to just dance, to celebrate. I remember I said I was going to see Maria's dance this time around. So I hope you give us a better dance step this time. We don't want to see the 1-1-1. We want to see proper dance. So, okay, we'll get to that session very shortly, but I just have a few announcements here with me. So yes, as you know, the Entrepreneurs Assembly holds every Saturday, 6 p.m. GMT+1. Every Saturday, we're always here. And of course, every week is curated and designed, and it gives something new, a different vibe, a new impact for you. So every single time you come here, it's not always the same thing. Unfortunately, you're not going to hear from Mr. President every Saturday. I would have loved to hear from him every Saturday, but we don't do that. We like to create every Saturday differently to ensure that you get the full experience. So it's not just one-sided, not just one thing. Every Saturday is created differently, purposely to impact you as much as possible. So yes, don't miss any of our sessions every Saturday. All right, so yes, you have the opportunity to be a part of our WhatsApp community. It's such an amazing one. I mean, a lot of us here are already there, but I'm sure admin will drop in the chat box right now the link to directly join the WhatsApp community. Such an amazing place to be able to engage. I'm sure a lot of you here do not know that the topic that we heard today was actually voted for by us. So yes, you actually have the first-hand opportunity to influence what you get to hear the next time. So you definitely want to be a part of our WhatsApp community so you get to engage and enjoy some of these privileges available to you as a member. All right, so you can also support this amazing community and this amazing work that we're doing with a donation, a small donation, however it is. I mean, even a small contribution can go a long way to support the work that we're doing. The Zoom platform is paid for. And of course, we also do so many other things. We also give out free data subscriptions, free airtime to members from time to time. It's such an amazing work that we're doing. And of course, contributing to that can never go wasted. It's such an impactful cause to be a part of or to be contributing towards. So yes, I'm sure you can get that information on how to donate and how to contribute from the chat box as well. If your spirit leads you, whatever it may be, you can go to the chat box, pick up the link, and you can donate to this amazing and wonderful cause. All right, Dr. Joy also mentioned as well the Global Entrepreneurship Festival. For those of you who do not know, the Global Entrepreneurship Festival is happening in November this year in Cairo, Egypt, from November 6th to November 8th. And of course, we're currently running on a discount, 10% discount for your ticket. So copy the link in the chat box and hurry now and grab your ticket. You can send Dr. Joy a message, whatever it is you want to do, just ensure that you are in that room those 3 days. It's going to be so explosive. I mean, we've gone to Ghana. We're in Ghana last year. This time we're going to Cairo. It's going to be even bigger and better. You do not want to miss out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have come to the close of today's session. Do not go anywhere. We're going to dance. We're going to get the opportunity to network. You can drop where you're chatting from, what you do in the chat box, network as much as possible, because that is the reason, part of the reasons we are all here. Right now, I would love for us to go out with our closing mantra as we always do. All right, so for you, those of us joining for the first time, we'll put our hands together for the close. And this symbolizes unity. It symbolizes togetherness as brothers, sisters, entrepreneurs from different parts of the world. And of course, our closing mantra, it is a call and response. When I say, if you can achieve this much alone, then you have to respond by saying, how much more can we achieve together? So entrepreneurs from across the world, if you can achieve this much alone, how much more can we achieve together? Yes, we can achieve so much more. Looking forward to see you next week, Saturday. Bye, everyone.